Last year, we brought you the story of John Scout, the Bedford senior who passed away from a cancerous brain tumor. By some cruel twist of fate, there are not one, but two more stories of Bedford kids with brain tumors. BCSN's Christina Owayo has that story.
Every day we see how sports impact people's lives in an incredible way, and oftentimes pushes athletes to do amazing things for other people. This is exactly the case when it comes to Taylor Ryrick, a two-sport star out of Bedford High School who has made it a mission to help a young lady who has more in common with Taylor than meets the eye.
My parents were the first to introduce me to sports, and the first sports I started off were at age 5. I started with soccer and basketball. And then when I got to like 4th grade, I started with volleyball, and I just really liked it all because it just kept me busy and just kept me active and doing what I like to do. I actually met Ava in 7th grade when her mom was my basketball coach, and Ava was always in the gym. She was always wanting to shoot.
I would always be out on the court bothering my mom while she's trying to coach during basketball games and all that stuff. So me and Taylor just got to know each other.
The pair formed an unbreakable bond, especially when Ava's health took a turn for the worse.
I had very bad symptoms. I had migraines and hip pains and stomach aches all the time. It was a blizzardy night, it was a Sunday night, and we went to Toledo Hospital and they diagnosed me with a technoglioma,
which is a tumor located at the top of her brainstem.
We all didn't really know what was going on because we had heard something had happened, or we just heard they had found out something. And we were all really worried about her for a little while, but then her mom told us one day, and we were all supportive of her, and we just treated her like it was every other day. We didn't even let it bother us.
Neither did Ava, who had brain surgery and started to improve. Little did Taylor know, just a few years later, something unbelievable happened that stopped Taylor dead in her tracks.
I was actually at a friend's house and I had a seizure the morning I woke up after a volleyball tournament on a Sunday, and my parents took me to the hospital. They did a CT scan and found out I had a tumor.
A lot of things go through your brain at that point. I mean, you wonder why her, what caused, you're trying to figure out everything at once. And the big thing was, is it cancerous? How fast is it growing? Is it operable? We didn't have any of those answers at that time.
It was just kind of shocking, it didn't feel real until it actually sank in.
When I found out that she had a seizure, I was terrified and I didn't know what was going to happen to her. But then when I heard that she just had a brain tumor, I was okay about it because I knew that she would get through it and I would get through it.
She was right. Taylor had successful brain surgery and is now excelling in both basketball and volleyball. But as for Ava, she got hit with more bad news about her tumor.
My doctor, Dr. Garten, he told me that it's doubled its size, that I was gonna need chemo. I could either wait or I could start. So I decided to wait 2 months and go back in August to get an MRI. And so if it comes out stable, I won't have to get chemo. If it comes out unstable, I might have to start chemo. So.
How do you feel about that?
I'm nervous. I have a lot of bad questions, like, will I lose my hair? Will I not be able to go to school?
But there's one thing Ava does know. Her good friend Taylor will be right by her side, helping her along the way.
This year I made bracelets for her just to raise awareness for what's going on with her and to let other people know that stuff is happening, not just in the high school, it's happening in all of our schools.
She already sold more than 450 bracelets in 3 days, so that's pretty awesome.
Ava has no idea what her future holds, but will keep that positive attitude no matter what happens.
I was so thankful that she did that for me because it's scary, but the money that I've raised from Taylor and the bracelets is just amazing. I appreciate her so much for what she's done for me and that she is so nice, and I'm so thankful to know her.
Taylor will be selling these bracelets for Ava for as long as it takes. Reporting from Bedford High School, Christina Owayo, BCSN Sports.